From a scratch kitchen, delicious drinks and house-made spirits from a craft bar, a great vibe inside and out with a spacious patio. I'm talking about Batch New Southern Kitchen and Tap, Fort Lauderdale, in the heart of the city at 525 North Federal Highway. It's open 7 days for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch with classics like fried chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits, and creative items like pecan crusted salmon and a fried green tomato BLT. And the drinks? Smooth sipping and so good. There's convenient free parking and a garage next door, happy hour at the bar, an entire patio, 4 to 7 Monday to Friday, and live music every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's pet and people friendly and with cozy fire pits for when the temperature dips. For reservations and more information, go to batchsouthernkitchen.com. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, and also now with a new location on Las Olas Boulevard. Those are my spots. Upscale food and a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have daily happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. I am looking at,
It's not. It doesn't want us to be live for some.
and Joe is on the way.
Which is
Hey,
wonderful.
everybody. I don't know if we're back or if you could hear us, but we're at 10 Palms and another tip dog
No.
up in
Oh
smoke.
my God, this was a dreadful. Oh, I finished fifth.
Fourth.
Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
No, one,
Bingo Baby.
two, Bingo Baby. Oh, it's the 5 horse. I was
Yeah.
rooting for the wrong horse the whole
Of course.
time.
No, you were real happy during the race.
I thought the 3 was the one we had.
Unfortunately, and that wouldn't have mattered either because
1, 2, 7, 3,
off the
5.
board, as they say, unless
All right.
you have planned supers.
We are here at 10 Palms. at
Can I
Gulfstream
curse out Jersey Kyle right here on the show? Lose my number, Jersey.
We don't even know if our
Because we're on YouTube.
transmitting.
We're on YouTube live.
Yes, but YouTube is not where
Yeah,
our
I
audience
know.
is.
I don't
Our
know what's
audience is
going
the
on.
Let's Eat South Florida group.
All right.
176,000
Facebook.
strong.
As they say, just keep
Accept
doing a
it.
show and it'll come back.
I know,
Of
one of
course,
those.
but I want to make
I don't
sure
know what to do.
that we're in a safe spot.
I don't
And
know.
we have another big tip. Not tip. This one is just
This
our
is
ownership.
Yes.
6th race, number 2, Reputation.
Hopefully a better horse than the one we just bet. You didn't bet him. I got up
And
like a fool.
Reputation is going to
Yeah.
win.
Yes. And now we are going to, I guess, get into the. Well, Joe Beja is on the way. We missed him last week, and there's a bunch of big events coming up here
Yes, there
at
is.
Gulfstream Park. Starting
When do
with,
we officially start the so-called championship meet? Is that
as
December
we've
1st?
said repeatedly on the show,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
Day.
Day.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
For the
You've said
Thanksgiving.
that many times on the show. When was I? Must have been when I was out of here.
Thanksgiving is the opening day of the Champions Meet, which concludes with the Florida Derby. And I think the Florida Derby this year is like March 30th. And then
How big was that last year? I mean, Fierceness turned out to be a pretty good horse coming out of the Florida Derby.
Fierceness looks like a horse that's
Didn't do
gonna
it in the
be-
Kentucky Derby, but then distinguished himself later on, right? Travers, right there, Breeders' Cup,
Fierceness.
and the Breeders' Cup,
He finished second in the Breeders' Cup.
Big
to
race,
the
yeah.
winner, Sierra Leone, but that muddles the picture further
Yeah, it
for
does. It-
Classic.
3-year-old of the
Classic.
year
Yeah.
because, Fierceness did have some good performances, but also some flops. I don't know. It's just like my brain at this juncture of time. It's all a jumble to me, Tony Segreto.
you're lost, man. I love
Well,
it. He's lost.
I'm not lost. I just
This-
hope
this
that
is-
we're
this
not lost.
This show is memorable.
You know what? We do it every weekday. And when I tell people, hey, I'm doing like this food podcast now, they say, what do you do that? Like once a week, a couple of times a month? I said, no, every freaking weekday
7 days a week.
because it's in our blood. For people like me, that was a daily newspaper journalist, and Defoe, who was a morning drive time guy for a long time. Is it weird not to have to get up at 4:30?
We're still getting up. Well, 4:30 was a little prohibitive. I don't know how I did it. I mean, the conditions that I was in many times in those mornings, a lot of times I was coming straight into work right off the streets. Yeah, I mean, look, everybody would like to sleep
Yeah,
in,
it's
but
not
at the same time, and Tony, you can, deal with this
It's not working on
also.
Facebook.
I mean, doing
on
nothing.
YouTube, nothing.
If you had a pile of cash, you could just do whatever the hell you wanted to do. I guess it'd be cool. But
Reboot.
if you like, doing this kind of thing,
All right, we're gonna
What's wrong with it?
we're gonna hit the eject button on this go around.
Yeah, it's working on YouTube, but we're not on Facebook, and we appreciate
I
everyone
think
who's
the
finding
show
us on
is sounding
YouTube.
really
But
sharp right
we
now.
definitely want to be on Facebook.
Well, I
so-
know it's best looking that I've
Yeah,
I tell you what,
yeah.
I'm
This
going
new
blind.
shirt.
I'm going
All
to
right.
need it. I'll get my eyes
Let's do
checked
a
out
hard
there.
reboot, and we'll
Yeah.
see you back with a contest and Joe Beja. Best restaurants in South Florida, Casa de